One of the first tests that we give men is to see if he'll chase us. There's a million fish in the sea, so we want to know if we're the fish worth catching. But the question is, do we respect men who chase us? No, we don't respect it. We love it. We love men who chase us. It makes us feel attractive. It makes us feel beautiful. It makes us feel like, the only fish in the sea. A man who's focused is respected. A man who isn't chasing women is respected. And that's the contradicting part about the first test that we give men. Because we might be interested, but we want to know how interested you are, right? But you gotta test the woman at this point. If we're testing you, you gotta test the woman back. You have to be so focused that she's forcing herself to realize that she's interested in you because she's expecting the chase. A woman can be very frustrated when a man that she wants is not chasing her. And that is how you get a woman to basically respect you, to respect the fact that, hey, this man is so focused, I'm going to drop my pride and I'm not going to expect him to chase me because I actually want this man. I actually want him. So there becomes a mutual respect. There becomes a mutual interest. And it's not just a man chasing a woman who wants every man to chase her. You know what I mean? The chase can be fun. The chase can be very, it can create the attraction. But if the woman is not acting interested, that's when you need to test her. That's when you need to test her interest. Because she's not respecting you at that point. She's dangling herself in front of you. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. And it's very contradicting how we see men like this. I don't recommend chasing women for longer than how she acts interested. If she's not acting interested in you, move on. Move on. That's the thing. Because our mind games that we play, we do it to ourselves. We can actually be interested in a guy and we can chase him away. You know what I mean? We can make him run away because we're playing this mind game with him when we could just tell him straight up we're interested. Respecting the chase, respecting the guy. But no, we never respect it. We actually respect a man who is not focused on us. And that's hard. That's hard for a man to not be focused on women because, we're attractive, right? We attract men and we just take advantage of it. We expect the chase all the freaking time, even if we're not looking for it. It's crazy. We say no at first. That's the thing. That's the first test. When I say we test you, we're saying no. We're saying no. We're not saying yes because we want to know if you're chasing other women. It's so contradicting. Even explaining this right now, I know there's going to be so many people that are like, what is this? What is this, this mindset? What is this mind game that women basically, it's natural. I'm sorry, but it's natural. We want to know if we're the only minnow, but there's millions of minnows. We can't hide away from that fact. What we can do as women is drop the pride and tell a man that we're actually interested. That's what we're not doing. It's okay to say no at first. If a man is asking you out, you don't have to say yes. But you can be honest about if you're interested, right? And a man shouldn't feel confused. If you're chasing a woman and you're confused, please stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, stop. The chase is not respected. It's liked. It's loved. It's expected. The chase is expected. It's not respected. So, Any man who's focused on himself, focused on his own life, his own lifestyle, a woman sees that and she's like, dang, he sets the tone. He knows how to set the tone. A woman with pride wants to set her own tone. So a woman with pride, a very prideful woman, can see a focused man as like, dang, he's full of himself. Oh, I don't want that guy. It's very contradicting. And we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. And women that are prideful end up with men that don't only just chase her. They chase other women because it's a very weak-minded individual to constantly chase women. We started calling them simps. Women, we start labeling them simps, but we expect it. How can you label something as negative, but also want it at the same time? That's the woman brain, everybody. That is the woman's brain, and that is why we've basically gotten to this point in the dating life. We can't just tell a man, yo, you're cute, I want you, I'll go on a date with you. We literally just, I don't know. I don't know why we're full of ourselves when it comes to the chase, but yeah, there's millions of fish in the sea, and we act like the most shiniest rainbow fish out there. Every single woman does. We all do. And that's why we don't respect the chase, because there's so many other fish that can chase us, right? If you're not chasing us, we're like, oh, okay, I guess he's not interested. But if she's interested, best believe she's gonna come back. Best believe. If a woman feels like she's missing out on something, she's not gonna walk away. We're too intuitive. We're too intuitive. We can just see the full picture. We can see the bird's eye view of the man's life and how he can implement his life into ours. So yeah, I don't, chase is not respected. It's not respected at all. It's expected. And yeah, men, you set the tone. You set the tone for this first test. It's either you want me or you don't. You want me or you don't. Just like a guy, you either want her or you don't, right? But we as women, we don't care about that. We don't care. We want your life figured out, and then we can just tag along because we're interested. This is just an answered question. I don't know. I'm just explaining the woman's brain. This question alone, I feel like, can help people a lot with the whole contradiction between men and women. There's a huge contradiction. And I feel like I explained it pretty well. I feel like I did. Yeah. But men, you set the tone. You set the tone. If a woman is interested, she'll let you know. If she's not interested, actions. Actions prove. Actions say way more than words. So if she's ignoring you, if she's not acting interested, move on. Move on. You can show a woman you're attracted to her, but don't chase her. Don't chase her. See if she's attracted to you. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say today. I don't believe men are respected when they're chasing women, but that's the problem that we create. Women, we just don't respect men, period. So it's kind of hard for me to talk about this topic knowing that the majority of the population of women, won't even, y'all just gotta stop chasing. Like, seriously, you just gotta stop chasing because it's becoming a repetitive expectation through the generations. Way more repetitive, to the point where we can create an OnlyFans and expect to make money. That's crazy. Don't chase women. Focus on yourself, and the interested women will come. You don't want a woman that acts interested in you because you're chasing her. That's fake love. That's fake attraction. That's fake. It's fake. She's using you. You want a woman who's actually interested in you. So you have to be interested in yourself. And as I say this, it's sad. It's a sad world because women, we don't go up to men. We don't go up to men and say, hey, you look handsome today, or can I have your number? We don't do that, right? We want the chase, but we don't respect it. We don't, actually take it to the next step. We force the men to take it to the next step. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. If you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life, you got to put some oomph. You got to put some effort. You can't just expect the man to chase you all the way to the matrimony. It takes two to tango. The first dance in a wedding, it takes two. I don't know. I'm upsetting myself just talking about it because I know I'm not helping anything. I'm really just explaining the woman's brain. The woman's brain is freaking confusing. It's contradicting. And I wish that we could respect men more. I wish that we could actually, live in a yin and yang worlds, but it's not feeling like that. It's feeling very off balanced. It's feeling like the woman has the upper hand. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that, the natural tendency of a man to chase a woman is pretty much dead because we don't respect it. We should respect it because we should be able to tell a man if we're interested or not so that the man can keep moving on. But no, we test it out and we have fun with it. That's the sad part. And that's just what the world's become. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you later.